Hello listeners, I've been asked by the guys at the pod to do a match report on the game today against Bath City, which ended 2-2 at Twerton Park. I'm going to have a first talk about the ground, as it's a unique ground for us to go to. I don't think we've played at Bath since conference days, so it's quite nice to be back there. Very nice non-league ground. Kind of your typical mix of standing and seating. There was some big standing areas just behind the goal and to the side of the pitch, which was all covered, so that was nice. I stood right behind the goal for majority of the game. Pretty good view, very nice. There was also a few other stands which could be seated, obviously showing some improvement over the years. Pretty good atmosphere for when they scored the 2 goals. Bath fans made noise. They had a decent turnout, so showing some good support for a team that recently was relegated from the National League South. I had a chat with one of the supporters. They think they can push on. They've kept quite a few of the core players. A new manager that came in last season, unable to save them. So I'm hoping they can push on and get promoted back into the National League South. Hopefully push on a bit. So about the team and the game, there was a couple of trialists today. Trialist A was a forward who played the first 45 minutes. Not too sure about him. Looked a bit slow to get the ball. Was a tall lad, but not my most confident if we were to want to sign him. Trialist B was a keeper who came on in the second half for right. In my honest opinion, don't want him anywhere near the club. Letting a goal straight from a corner. Claims a push from what I saw from my end. Not a push at all. And then was unable to deny the second equaliser. Calls for offside, but you're going to have to be better as a keeper to stop that. So I would be firmly against signing him up. I don't know who he was, but he'd be looking for another team after today. Garner, I've been a very big critic of Garner. If you stood near me watching him play, I will give him a credit today. Took his goal very well. Looked really good in the finishing drills before the game. Nice movement. Showing a lot more energy, confidence. If he can build on that, I would have him in the squad, but I still agree with the terms of transfer listing him. Yaya came on today looking really good at using his pace, getting in behind the defence, causing issues, had a penalty shout, wasn't given, but looked good. Defence is a big one, conceding the final goal. I think Todd, whoever the manager will be, needs to select his defence for the next few games. Otherwise, we're going to be going into Wimbledon looking like we don't know what our team is. Deutsch came on for the final 45, second half, showing a lot of hunger to get a goal, opening his account with the club. I'm liking that. I want my strikers to be hungry to get in front of goal, score, so I'm very happy. Another game for Pew, very exciting. Young lad, showing a lot of hunger, athleticism, wanting the ball, not scared. Really liking it from him. He deserved that contract. Moses played for the first 45. Bit iffy with Moses. He's definitely bulked up and he's looking good. I think he does need another loan. If not, he needs a lot of game time because he just can't sit on the bench. Another thing I noticed from the team, more confidence on the ball. There was less mistakes with the pass and a few turnovers I didn't like, but things that can be ironed out. One person I was very excited about was Halpin. Got his first goal for the club. Young lad, I think he's about 16. Centre-back, looks physical. Played right back for the majority of the game, which I was a bit confused at. I think he's better at centre-back. But really excites me as a young prospect we've got. I would like to see him involved in more first team. Most likely be involved in the Virtue Trophy. But I'd be happy if he's involved in other league games. But that was everything I noticed from today, guys. So thank you for having me on, and good talking.